Hi, and welcome to 2F92. We're excited to meet you and excited to begin this course. I'm Susan Drake.
And I'm Joanne.
My background is I was a high school teacher for a long time, and I taught mostly physical education and health, but I also did teach English and science. And after that, I did a lot of work in the adult education sector out in the world, in the community and organizations. And finally, I joined Brock University, where I've been a long time at the Faculty of Education, and I am a professor of education there. Joanne?
Well, I met Susan teaching high school, and I was a high school teacher for some time. Then I moved to a job with the Ministry of Education in Ontario. And since then, I've been working with various clients, including professional organizations that are responsible for assessment, like professional credentialing exams, that kind of thing. I act as an assessment consultant for them.
So we bring together my background, which in the beginning was largely in curriculum design, and Joanne's, which is in assessment. And our philosophy is what we really believe is a curriculum assessment and design instruction. They all belong together. You can't really separate one from another. And that's the approach that we are going to be taking in this course. Another thing that we really believe in is the constructivist philosophy. We know you are all coming from a different place, that you are different kind of learners, and as adults you have different kind of needs and different kind of time strategies. So we are trying to bring all of those into account as we constructed this course. It will not be the same probably as other courses you've taken, because we, according to our beliefs, we want it to be interactive. We want it to be learned by doing. So that's the way that we have constructed it. You will see part of what we do in the discussions, or you might know that as critical discourse or participation. We're going to expect something from you every week. For the first 2 or 3 weeks, what we will ask from you is to read theoretical pieces and to make comments on those pieces. You will be working throughout the entire course with a buddy group, which means there are several people in your group and you will meet them again and again and again. And it's also really important that everybody in the buddy group shows up, because if you have a group where the buddies don't come, then people don't get feedback. We're asking you to give feedback to each other, and we want you to act in the role as a critical friend, which means you will be critical. You will offer feedback that helps them to improve, but you also will be a friend. So you're not really trying to attack anybody, and it's not competitive. So that's sort of the way the discussions will be. Again, the first part will be theoretical and probably familiar to you as a process. The latter part of the course is you will construct a curriculum. Each one of you will construct a different curriculum using the same curriculum design. And each week we will ask you to critique your friend's work, your buddy's work. And so you'll get to know your buddies really well. And the point of the critiquing is, again, to improve the product. So that's sort of the role. And now I'm going to pass it on to Joanne to discuss more about the major project in this course.
Okay, so Susan mentioned already the key thing about this curriculum design project, and I guess we want to talk about that a little bit more, because it can seem, if you're just entering the course and you've had a quick look at the overall syllabus and the overall program, you might think, oh, this is what's going on. It's very overwhelming at first. And that's the feedback we've had from previous students. But we want to reassure you that it is a major project, but it unfolds week by week in parts, what we've been calling curriculum design activities, right? CDAs. And each of those tend to take a week. So on the one hand, there's maybe a sense that you want to work ahead, but on the other hand, it might be wise for you to go step by step in order to get the feedback as your project evolves and allow you to go back and revise. It's a very sort of cyclical, iterative sort of project. And by the end of it, by the end of the course, you will have built each component towards that final project. So there's not some great big, monster waiting for you in the last week to complete. But again, to reinforce what Susan said, the unfolding of and the development of that project is really important week by week in your buddy group.
You will
What have
also
I forgotten what I need to say? I mean, there are other other assessment activities in the course, but that one seems to cause people some concern.
Yeah, at the beginning of the course, you will answer a series of questions. So to just sort of get you familiar with curriculum design and to start thinking about it as an application. And you will take a test somewhere along the way. That test is open book. You are able to find the answers and answer the test. So that's up to you to do that.
People can, it's all in the syllabus.
We're not going to say any of this because we probably lost you by now, but we do want to say we would like to meet you. It really is helpful when we see a face and we talk to somebody. I just know the difference. So we're around on Tuesdays from 7:30 to 8:30. If you can't make that time, then we're available, and you just need to send us an email, and then we will connect with you somehow. But we really would like to connect with all of you. And then one more thing is, because this is a bright space and not a Sakai, some of the things have not been migrated as well as they could have been. So there may be some little glitches as we go along. Please let us know. If we can't fix them, then we have to go to Dino, who is the IT guy, but he's very good. And he's our partner in this as well as you. Anything else?
Nope, you took the words right out of my mouth.
Okay, so we look forward to
collaborator. Okay, so again, we'll sign off now here, I think, but we hope to see you, if not Tuesday, sometime.
Okay.
Bye.